Hey there, this is Isolde Trachtenberg. I hope you enjoyed today's encore show. This is an encore posting of the Self-Made Creative podcast, as this show used to be called. New episodes will return May 29th with the inimitable Ryan Hayashi. Until then, if you like what you're hearing, please rate, review, and comment. Subscribe to the show so I can keep bringing you the best content for your creativity, your business, and your life. Hello, my loves, and welcome to today's episode of The Self-Made Creative. My name is Isolde T, and I'm happy you're here, where I am exploring how to succeed at the crossroads of creativity and business. I'm sitting outside right now, and it is stunning out here. In fact, I have to keep my eyes closed because the sun is shining so brightly right down on me right now. The skies are blue. The first irises are coming up. It's gorgeous. Today, I want to explore the interview. More specifically, the informational interview. Many of us spend a lot of time wishing we knew the answers to things, but not really knowing how to go about finding them. Now, of course, we live in the days of Google, so you can Google just about everything. And if not Google, YouTube. And if you want to know anything, you want to know how to replace the battery inside your laptop, there's a YouTube video for that. If you want to know how to expertly tie a balloon animal in the shape of a poodle, there's a video for that too. There's all sorts of things that you can learn. The thing that I am most curious about right now, though, is when you want to learn from people. And specifically, if you're a creative or if you're someone who's looking for a new job, you will find yourself in a position where certain things just aren't clear. Now, you can learn, you can take classes. I've been doing a lot of that myself recently, just studying from people who know more than I do. And I'm learning about marketing and about how to do some of the things that I want to do so that I can reach more people and help more people, which is one of my goals in life. And I'm not a natural marketer, so it's something that the skill is something that I'm having to build inch by inch. There are lots of different people who will tell you lots of different ways of doing this sort of thing. But for me, one of the best ways is to go to the source. So you can learn from teachers, you can sign up for classes, absolutely. And you can also identify the people who are doing what you want to be doing, and it might not be exactly the same, particularly if you want to be a little unique. Nothing wrong with being unique. I know some people say if you're alone, no one's going to know what you're trying to do, and they're not going to want to work with you. I'm not sure about that. I'm not sure I agree. I think certain people have come out with such innovations, Jeff Bezos, Mark Zuckerberg, that they change the way we live our lives, and that can be okay. But, you have to know your stuff and you have to be good. Regardless, if what you want to do is get in front of people who are doing what you want to do, there are lots of different ways to do it. You can go on LinkedIn, you can camp out on their doorstep, or you can do what I like to call an informational interview. Now, in my upcoming book, Own Your Talk, I discuss what to do to conduct yourself, to communicate in an interview, like for a job. And one of the things I say is do your research. That's where things like Google and LinkedIn come in. Do your research. Know who they are. This isn't about being a stalker, by the way. This is about being curious. Be curious about who the people are who are going to interview you for a position or for a campaign or for anything, right? They know who you are. They've seen your resume. They've probably done their due diligence and looked you up on LinkedIn and Facebook and all the other various social media and social communication sites out there. That's fabulous. But you yourself need to know who they are. Years and years ago, I used to work for a company called the Information Prospector, where we did public records research on philanthropic individuals to help really cool nonprofits work with them for development work, getting funding and donations and things. And it was an eye-opening job because people like it when you know something about them. So when you're walking into an interview, be sure that you know who's going to be interviewing you, and be sure you know something about them. Because if you have commonalities, if you both went to, I don't know, Stanford or Ithaca College or wherever, it doesn't matter to me where you went. But if you both have that, or if you both love the color blue like crazy, like I do, whatever it is. Recently, I did an interview with someone, and we found we had a Zilpha Keatley Snyder book called The Velvet Room in common. We both loved that book as a child, and we were able to bond over that like crazy. I'm going to talk more about that in future episodes, but that's what I'm trying to say, is in job interviews, you would do that, and in an informational interview, you do the same thing. Know who you obviously would probably know something about them to begin with, because they're doing what you want to be doing. But know more, learn more, so that when you walk in, you have common ground. And the last thing I want to say about the informational interview, in addition to doing your research and being able to speak with them like you're on a more level playing field, is don't walk in without a gift, right? In the culture where I come from, we call them guesting gifts. You don't walk in without some value, something that you can give to them. And I'm not saying you need to bring a bottle of wine unless you've done your research and you know that they're a big-time wine aficionado. That's not what I mean. I mean, bring them something that they will value, something that they will think, wow, this person took the time. You do that, you add to their lives before you ask anything from them, and they will be a lot more likely to give those things to you. So that's another way of doing it. Own Your Talk is going to delve into all of this stuff a lot more. It's going to come out sometime this spring, and I'm super excited about that. I hope that you all will check the book out when it comes out. I'll be letting you know for sure much more about it. In the meantime, remember, if you want to know how to do what other people are doing, you're going to need to eventually learn from them or ask them. Be curious about them. Find common ground. And bring your guesting gift. All right. That's what I've got for today. If you enjoyed what you hear, please go ahead and sign up, subscribe to the podcast. And if you really like it, please leave a review on iTunes or Google Play or any of the other platforms the podcast is available. It would really mean the world to me, because that would really let me know that I'm getting a chance to help you and getting a chance to connect with you. Until next time, I send you all my love.
Thanks so much for joining me today. I really appreciate you being here. Please subscribe to the podcast if you're new, and please tell your friends about the community we're building here. Today's episode was produced by Isolde Trachtenberg and is copyright Isolde Trachtenberg 2019. Today's music was from Kevin MacLeod, Laser Groove, and Ave Marimba, brought to you by Creative Commons License 3.0. As always, please remember this is for educational and entertainment purposes only. Past performance does not guarantee future results, although we can always hope. Until next time, I send you all of my love.